Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. It's a little after 9:30 on, well, not Friday. I just wish it was Friday. Thursday, the 5th of February, and just finished a story called The Primols. Primols. Play on words because they're feeling quite primal. These two, married couple, been married for decades, but they don't look it. They look wickedly middle aged, but they're like in their 70s and 80s. Mary and Hank, not their real names, trust me. Mary's a former Iranian super spy, and Hank used to be a drug chemist. Pretty good one, too. And they've been semi on the run for decades from multiple governments and also from a number of cartels. And they have a very unique condition. It started with Mary, who picked up a nasty, incurable cancer and killed a guy, a Swiss gentleman, who had come up with the cure for it. Didn't work out all the kinks, all the side effects, and she kills him, grabs a serum, grabs the formula, blows the lab, kills everybody who knew how to make it. Basically, took it off the market. Her orders were to bring it back to Tehran. She goes, nah, I'm just going to use this for myself. Um, and she finds her drug chemist. Now, she has like boyfriends and girlfriends in different cities. He was a useful asset. And sure enough, okay, instead of just a place to crash, this guy might save her life. So she comes clean, begs him for his help, throws some money in the kitty, of course, some sex. And he gives her a dose, modified, and it worked. Cancer goes away. She's going to live. She's so happy. She throws him on the bed and just, wow, for a couple of days, just wild, woolly sex. And then her old bosses find her. And then they get away. But he figures something out. This cure for cancer is sexually transmissible. Also, what he figures out is the side effect is rage. Berserker rage. Ongoing, never stopping rage that makes you smarter. It's a little tweak I made up in one of my, basically in the cookbook. My berserker rage makes you smarter. I like to make it different. So they're walking around in a permanent berserker rage, taking every antipsychotic known. And since this guy's a drug chemist, he actually invents his own. And as he gets smarter and smarter, wow. And because they're raging constantly, their bodies can't handle it. Their bodies evolve. They get tougher because they get in more fights, stronger, faster. Whew, just smarter, a lot smarter. And she becomes an ace hacker. He becomes an ace chemist. I mean, some of his stuff he won the Nobel Prize on. And he cooks up his latest batch, 4 pills, and he sells them through proxies, makes millions, has shares in multi-billion-dollar like companies, and they're rich. They don't have to worry about money, but they always have to move because they have old enemies looking for them. And they go out for a little camping trip, just the two of them, thinking about how much they should kill each other. Because these pills, like all the other pills he's cooked up in the past, they develop a resistance to them after a couple of months. And then as if things couldn't get stranger, in come a bunch of vehicles with a bunch of trigger men. Usually what happens whenever, one of their enemies tracks them down. But here's the weird part. They eventually realize with their heightened senses that as they're looking at these guys in nighttime, they're like, wait a minute. Wow, they're not shooting at us, they're shooting at the lead vehicle. Wow. Boom. Ooh, ouch. And the lead vehicle goes flying, tumbling, and practically lands at their feet. And the guys are like, no witnesses. It's definitely an unheroic piece. That's where I'll stop. So the Primals is good enough to get into the collection. I just don't know when to put it in. I'll figure it out. Aside from that, working on Unheroic coming up in the following week. Acronomicon, a horror conviction, kind of like a one-day thing. It's not so horror-y, if I recall. It's more like just an oversized fest. Cuyahoga Falls, Saturday, February 7th. Check the website. Details are there. Um, That'll be my first gig. I should be able to make it. Um, Scorched Mind, working on it. It's coming along. Pantser Way, where I have to read it, change it, evolve it. Version 1, version 2, version 43, version da 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 until one day it's done. And both will go out this year. I just got to figure out how. I usually, when I'm doing fiction, I do one book a year at a time. I'm experimenting because this whole writing a short story every year thing, I want to make a point. The battery system is designed to make you better, and it's also designed to make you money. Because if you write all these short stories, you're going to have stuff that you can sell, not like one short story to throw into someone else's anthology with other authors. No, these stories could be all yours. So if you write a short story every week until you're dead, basically, or until you stop writing, you have material to sell, material to use, material that makes novels easier to write. And all these short stories, I'm taking bits and pieces of them and putting them to Scorched Mind, and it's getting better and better and better. It's like each story is a jar of spices, and I'm just into the pot that I'm making my novel in. And I'm learning little tricks, little insights that make the story better, because these these newer books are going to be more challenging because I'm writing them in the first and third person. And they'd make for interesting comic books, that's for sure. But I have to get the rough draft done and then polish the crap out of it. And the sooner I do that, the better in terms of the roughie. So that's where I'm at. Um, Aside from that, just more of the same in terms of work. I don't know when I'll be back to normal touring speed, but I'll try. I have some gigs coming up that I should be able to make, shouldn't conflict. It's just not enough of them. I need to find more and take some risk, but I don't know when to spend that vendor money if I have to cancel them like last year. Aside from that, that's that. I'm Marcus V. Calver. This is Tales of Limited Kitchen Rants. Please like and subscribe. iVillain.net. That's where you'll find my books available on Amazon and Kindle. Please check them out. First order of the Antagonist Cookbook will arrive after Agronomicon. Sorry. And have a nice day.